Hey Beans, hey Scratchies. So I am trying something new with these videos. I realised I've had my fursuit in the closet for far too long, and I need to have more videos with them. So I hope the audio's not too bad in this, but if it is, please tell me. But for this video, I'm going to be talking about all the silly things that furries do, and we are really silly. Like, I mean, when people talk about like furries and like the furry community, we are weird. We know we are weird. And I can think that's sometimes the biggest appeal. So I thought, you know what? With everything being all kind of doom and gloom all over the place, like on furry Twitter, I thought, you know what? Why don't we celebrate some of the silly things that we do? So, let's go on with it. First off, we have starting a booping war. So this one can come out of nowhere. Like, all of a sudden you're chatting on Discord, chatting about your day, and one person boops, then all of a sudden everybody's trying to boop each other. It's just a massacre of boops. And I absolutely love it because it's always so wholesome, so goofy, and people just seem to be having fun. You receive a boop, they get to boop. Whoever wins the booping war gets to boop everyone. And I genuinely think it's just so silly, and it just kind of it just kind of symbolizes just furries in general. It's just so adorable. So if you have a group of friends, start booping and see what happens. So we also have spending a lot of money on your Fursona art whilst also simultaneously saying that you're not cute. So I always find this one so funny because lots of people will, like, you call somebody cute, they will deny it. And I know quite a few streamers who 100% like do this as well. Whilst also simultaneously having tons and tons of art of their persona. And I think I just think it covers so much because people have got like Dakis, they've got like commissioned artwork. Yeah. And honestly, the amount of money that goes into a free game where people like buy avatars and additions to their avatars and abilities and animations to it. That's right, I'm looking at UVR chat whilst simultaneously saying that they are not cute. I'll be honest, there's nothing wrong with this. Honestly, if people want to spend money on art, that's 100% their choice. I love seeing furry art, I love seeing personas and expressions. So there's nothing wrong with it. I just think it's so silly how we spend so much money on stuff that we're like, we're not cute, but I would like to see more of me. Like I said, I must admit, as an ugly furry, I must admit, like I get lots of artwork of Whipples. I've had a lot of people draw me, which was really sweet, and I thank you everybody who's done that. And I've also had like a few commissions. I did an entire video worth of like commissioned art, which to this day is one of my favorite videos I've ever made. Like, I had so much fun with that. And maybe one day I might do it again. Who knows? But yeah, if you know a furry like this, drop their ad down below. I will check them out if I could point in the right direction. Next up, we have asking people paws, maws, or tails. I always find this one so weird because I feel like it's so unique to the furry community. Like, I can't imagine any other like even like roleplay or cosplay kind of group who does the same thing. Like, I don't know if people go into Dungeons and Dragons and be like, yo, hey, your arc is like steel warhammer, loincloth, or tusks. I don't think that happens. So like, I would love to. If anybody knows any examples, please feel free to pop them down in the comment section. I would love to find out. But again, it's so weird because it's probably one of the hardest choices people have in the furry community. Like, I think every time you say this to somebody, they definitely 100% always struggle. But I just think it's so quirky and unique. But yeah, what do you guys choose? Ears, maws, paws, or tails? Tell me down below. What is your choice? Let's finish this argument. Next up, we have overthinking your personas. This happens to the best of us. Like, you create something and it feels so raw and so connected to yourself, and then all of a sudden you have kind of life changes, or you discover something new about yourself and you're like, oh, I wish I put that in my Fursona. Well, you can. Like I said, lots of people have done adaptations, lots of people have changed up, and honestly, you don't even need to change like your entire Fursona. You can just take little bits and bobs. That is the joy. You're not cemented to one idea. And this doesn't mean that your previous Fursona is terrible. It's like, oh, I hate this, or you failed creating your Fursona. Absolutely not, because at the end of the day, you are creating something that you love. Your Fursona's not for anyone else. It is for you and nobody else. Just imagine it as adapting your Fursona to be more connected to you, or maybe just little tweaks along the way. Like, I mean, I've got like a purple shirt and I've got like black shorts, but I love wearing rainbows every so often. That doesn't mean that my Fursona can't. And this is far more common than you guys can imagine, because I did an entire video based around just overthinking your Fursona. So if you've not checked that out, please 100% check it out. But wait to the end of the video, because I've got much more silly things for you guys to tell you. Bark! Next up, we have developing a Phantom Touch. Okay, for anybody that doesn't know what Phantom Touch is, it's basically where you're in, like, for example, like a VR setting, and somebody goes to, like, I don't know, touch your shoulder, and you can feel it in real life. So your brain works up the energy to imagine that in real life, so you feel it IRL. I know this isn't just for furries, but gosh darn it, it's my video and I want to talk about it. Because the fact that furries in particular have such a big imagination that they could even imagine like somebody grabbing their arm and feeling that, or somebody punching a hole through their stomach, they can feel that. I think that's absolutely incredible. And I love the fact that some people can even use VR chat as like a substitute for like meeting friends and having that like physical like hugs and stuff like that. And only hugs, we're not getting into that. I know what's in that mind of yours. But I love the fact that long-term distance like friends and relationships can still maintain this kind of physical like friendship or relationship through like Phantom Touch. And I know it's not quite the same, but I think for some people it can be just a nice like substitute for like being there with them in real life. And sometimes just having that tide you over until you meet again can just make such a big, massive difference. And it's not just having like a physical aspect of them, just feeling like they're in the same room just makes a difference as well. Like you can have, like I've gone in drinking nights out with friends on VR chat, and it actually felt like you were there with them. You felt like you're going out to a pub with your friends, despite the fact that you're in your own house. Please drink responsibly. This wolf does not condone out of control alcoholism. And I definitely think that this is such a common thing for a lot of furries in particular, because there's even a category for VR furries because they spend a lot of time in VR, and I know quite a few of these individuals already. So I thought I'd bring that up. But that is the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much. I thought I'd make this a little short video just to see what this sounds like and looks like. I would love to see what you guys think. Do you guys prefer this version? Do you want me to talk more like this? Or do you want me to go back to the VR? I honestly don't mind. I just want to see what your opinion is. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for reaching this far. Again, it really, really means a lot to me. And again, so sorry I've not been able to post very frequently recently. I've got the next 4 ideas all planned out, so hopefully I'll get a few more videos out soon. But thank you so much, guys. I do have my social medias just here if you want to catch me. I'm gonna be more on Blue Sky. I'm kind of not wanting to be on Twitter for a while after hearing all the drama, but that may be a future video I'm gonna bring out. But if you remember anything from this video, guys, remember that you matter yesterday, you matter today, and you matter tomorrow. And I love every single one of you. Mwah!